Dozens of state officials in Pennsylvania, many who work to bring down the infamous child molester Jerry Sandusky, have been caught exchanging crude pornographic emails written on state email accounts, state computers, and on state time, according to the state's attorney general. In all, more than 4,000 sexually explicit emails were circulated between about 50 people, many state employees, over a 4-year period starting in 2008. Some of them at the very same time that the very same people were building a child sex abuse case against Sandusky. And the porn being passed around was not for the faint of heart.
When I saw them, they literally took my breath away. And they are deplorable. Hardcore, graphic, sometimes violent emails that had a string of videos and pictures depicting sometimes children, old women. Some of them involved violent sexual acts against women.
Good morning. The emails were discovered by State Attorney General Kathleen Kane, who ran for office on the promise that she would investigate why it took 3 years to charge Sandusky after his first victim came forward. While looking into that, her office uncovered the pornographic emails. Those involved in the scandal include some of the biggest names in Pennsylvania's justice system. A state Supreme Court Justice, Seamus McCaffery, the state police commissioner, Frank Noonan, and one of the main Sandusky investigators, Randy Feathers. The emails are so graphic, the Chief Justice of the state Supreme Court wrote that they are clearly obscene and may violate the Crimes Code section on obscenity. But now, incredibly, Kane says she can't do a thing about it, can't investigate further, can't name any names that haven't already been made public.
But are you investigating this right now?
We are not investigating.
Why not?
I cannot investigate. I am being stopped from performing my duties as Attorney General. My office is being stopped from certain investigations, and we are being stopped even from telling why.
So I'm hearing you say that your hands are tied. Why are your hands tied?
My hands are tied, and this will be frustrating for you because it's just as frustrating for me. My hands are tied because there are court orders that don't allow us to say certain things, which I believe the public needs to know.
To understand why, you have to go back to a public and very bitter feud between Attorney General Kathleen Kane and the main prosecutor in the Sandusky case, Frank Fina. It started with her criticism of how Fina handled Sandusky. The two have been lobbying allegations against each other about whether several cases have been handled correctly. As a result, Kane is now being investigated about whether she improperly leaked a memo about a case from 2009 that Fina handled. And according to the Philadelphia Inquirer, a gag order in that case is keeping Kane from moving forward on the porn emails.
As the state's top prosecutor,
yes,
you're saying that there's a court order that's keeping you from investigating a case that you think and the Chief Justice on the state Supreme Court thinks might be illegal.
That is correct.
Kane says she believes she did the right thing. Frank Fina would not comment for this story.
Do you feel that the system is being abused to protect certain people?
I knew that I was walking into public corruption, which again is why I ran. But I will tell you this. Even I am shocked at the level of public corruption. I am shocked at how deep it goes, and I am shocked at how powerful it is. I have never seen anything like this. It's breathtaking. It has been described by the people familiar with what is happening as shameful.
Sara Ganim joins us now. Sara, great reporting. What can you tell us happened to the state employees involved in these emails?
Well, Jim, most of the people who have been publicly shamed, they lost their jobs, either resigning or being forced out. But the state police commissioner, Frank Noonan, you saw him, he still has his job because according to published reports, the governor says there was no proof that he opened the emails. There are also people in the private sector, that still have their jobs, Jim.
And how about for the Pennsylvania Attorney General? What's next for her?
Well, she testified yesterday before the grand jury, and now she waits to see if she'll be indicted. Remember, that's a whole nother case about a grand jury leak. She's under investigation for that leak, and sources tell us that the order that she says that is preventing her from investigating these emails, it doesn't actually name any names. It's vague. But she says that she believes she can't take any chances because she could be held in contempt of court, possibly even jailed.